under the keel. That's pretty low, 2 feet now. Two 2.2. Imagine when it drops half a foot. What do you got? You hardly have anything. Huge rock there, so you got to be careful with that. All right, we're here. Now it's time to taste the conch salads. See how it tastes. Oh, that's good. Oh man, look at that shark. Oh, you can't see it. It's way over there. Huge shark. All right, here's the conch salad. It has plenty of juices. You can tell one lemon was great. Yeah, I think one lemon was good. Look at that conch salad, and look, you can see the lemon on the bottom. So one lemon was good enough for the amount that I made. See what it tastes like. Look at that. Incredible. The onions and the lemon. The onions, the lemon, a little bit of garlic. It would have been great to put some green peppers, but no green peppers. But one lemon did its job. It's been sitting over 2 hours. They both have a unique taste. Fried or salad. When you make a salad, you're gonna taste it. You're gonna taste the conch on its raw nature. And this conch is not even from over here. It's from Abacos. I really don't know what's wrong with a Minn Kota. I'm charging the batteries more. See if it's a voltage issue. What is it that you wave at people and people are just shocked and they can't wave back at you? Why is it? I don't get it. You wave at them and they just look at you terrified. I don't get it. Now I'm gonna go and get a good anchorage around there so I don't hit bottom tonight. tide is dropping, so I don't want to be in the shallows. Maybe later I can get out. 1.9 feet here. Because I remember last time I was here, I hit bottom. Right now the tide's gonna go down 2 feet, and there's 3.1 feet under the keel right now. Listen how quiet this is. There's nobody on site. Everybody left. I am at 3.8 feet. You can see straight to the bottom, and look at this, how clean the boat looks after rain. Look at that. Very clean. Crooked Pilot House looks very clean. No salt on it. The anchor's way over there. Listen to that, how quiet this is. It's beautiful. This is what I really love. Nobody around. Just to enjoy nature by itself. When I went to Alba Coast, it was straight that way. The wind is supposed to shift tonight. Right now you see it's kind of wavy here. The wind is going to come from that side. And there's a huge shallow from there all the way to there. So that's going to come the waves on this side. So I wanted to anchor a little bit more that way, but it's only 3 feet, and the tide is going to go down 2 feet. So I don't want to be sitting down on a foot of water like it happened to me once. At middle of the night, I feel something thumping. I thought it was a shark hitting the boat, and all it was, just the boat was gently hitting the grass. And today I have it easy. I just got some fillets of red snapper, and I'll see what I'm gonna do for dinner. And hopefully tonight, no thunderstorms. And whenever I get back home, I gotta deal with the Minn Kota, see what it is. I'm gonna check the voltage first. See the spot lock is working. I can spin the shaft around. The only thing is, once you turn on the voltage, it shuts off. The 12 volt capability works, which is the motor spinning. That's 12 volt, I believe. It's probably reduced to 12 volts. It doesn't use 36 volts for that, I don't think. So the motor is 36 volts. That I know. So maybe the voltage is not high enough. Maybe out of the 3 batteries, 1 died. Who knows? I gotta inspect that. I inspect the 3 batteries, see what's going on. The battery is already 4 years old, but they're supposed to last up to 9 years. So, but worst comes to worst, is the battery a big deal? Changing the battery is not a big deal at all. When I bought the batteries, they were $400 a piece. Now they're $200 a piece. So it's not a big deal to fix your Minn Kota, just to buy batteries. So I'm hoping for that when I get home is 1 battery. A fish just jumped right there. What disrespect, right there. Yeah, and you can fish here too at nighttime. There's activity here. But hopefully tonight we'll have an awesome night here. Love it. Alright guys, today is Captain's Night. You know what Captain's Night mean? I am the captain. So today I'm gonna make a special meal, and this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna make sopa toscana. The only ingredients I have is this, some snapper. So I'm gonna make some sopa toscana. It's gonna be Italian, but it's gonna be changed to out on the reef style, because this is all I got, right? It's got some onions, garlic, mushrooms, a carrot, and a potato. Potato's gonna be cut real thin to make the soup of Toscana. Some salt, some butter, and Mojo citrus blend, and maybe a little bit of beer. Who knows? Might get a little wild here. So yeah, I'm cooking like right in the middle here. This is all shallow waters. If you look, I'm right next to this K right here. All shallow waters. Look at this. 3.8 feet under the keel, so that's a total of 5 feet. But under the keel, I'm getting right now 3.4, 3.6. And it's gonna drop 2 feet, so I'm gonna end up with 2.8 feet deep here tonight. It's gonna be real shallow, but I'm really around with nature here. This is open ocean right there. Open ocean, Gulf Stream right there. Can't beat that. Beautiful view. As long as that Gulf Stream don't come this way upset, I'm okay. The wind is coming this way. Tonight is shifting from that side. So I'm gonna have a good night's sleep here. All right, let's get this Super Toscana Captain's Night. Let's get it started. So I'm gonna cut everything up. We wanna cut these potatoes very thin because we wanted to make it a soup. So I want this potato to melt into the soup. And that's how you make Sopa Toscana. All right, so you cut everything real thin, like that. So that way when it hits the pan with the lid on, this is just gonna melt away. All right, this is the fish, and look at this. There's a tiny little piece of conch stuck in the fillets. Beautiful, we're gonna use that too. A little bit of conch, very small, and some red snapper. All right, so the conch, we're gonna cut it in real tiny so it adds flavor to the soup. And now all the fillets, we're gonna cut them in little pieces. The reason it's hard to cut is because, let me get my fillet knife. Why am I struggling here? Check this out. Oh, a lot easier. Yep. This knife is not meant for cutting, I can tell you that. Just gotta be careful in the crooked part of the house when you have a very sharp knife like this. These are the smaller red snappers that I could not take home because I already met my limit. So can take it home. Why not just eat as much as I can here? I don't know how all this stuff is gonna fit in that little skillet. See, on the soup, this is gonna add more flavor to it. Look at that, that's a lot of meat. Beautiful. Little stove on at 325 around there. All right, I got all my condiments here. Got a little conch, fish, potatoes, everything's cut up. We're gonna start doing it right now. All right, first, I'm gonna start a little butter here. Now, I'm gonna get the onions in. And we're gonna get the garlic. Gonna let that marinate for a little bit. A little bit of salt, a little bit of Mojo blend. There we go. Taste of taste. I want to add a little bit of beer for now. Just a little bit. All right, this is beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna put water. This is gonna be soup, and the movement of the ocean is gonna be perfect. Now I want to set all the carrots under, because the carrots take a little longer to cook. I'm gonna set all the mushrooms in the bottom too, because I want those mushrooms to melt. And now we're gonna put the potatoes like this, so that way they melt into the soup. They cook a lot quicker, then they melt. So look at that, it's beautiful. Stagger it, because that way it's going to cook a lot faster. Okay, we're going to put a little bit more water because we want that to steam up. Put it here. Want that to steam really good. Let's add a little bit more beer. There we go. Beer gives it a good taste. Nope, sun is setting. We got about another hour of sunlight. And the good thing is the cell phone range is back way from 6 miles from West End all the way to here. I have internet and I can make calls. That's perfect. I just remember there was some cheese there. That's gonna give it a little bit thickening. It's gonna thicken the soup. All right. It's gonna give it also a good flavor. Okay. Let's move it around a little bit. The soup is smelling good. It's gonna be 6 days at sea, and I think my boat is gonna have sea growth on the bottom for being so long at sea. 6 days, maybe not. It's a beautiful sunset. Now we're gonna add the conch and also all the fish. All right, and it's provolone. It's going to give it a good Italian flavor. Let's put a couple of slices more. Put a little bit on top of the fish. It's going to thicken the pasta fagioli. 12 more minutes. The soup is going back and forth, so I don't need to stir it. Just gonna move it around a little bit. Cut the potatoes just a little bit in the middle. It's looking good and it smells delicious. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut it off. That smells so good. I'm just gonna shut it off and leave it there for about 10 minutes. Let it rest. You don't want to eat a soup that hot. You just gotta let it rest. Let the temperature come down a little bit, and that's when the soup is gonna be its best. Look at that, beautiful. That looks gorgeous. All right, let's bring it in. The cheese gave it an awesome smell. Look at all that fish, conch. Wow. Looks incredible. But since it's an Italian dish, it goes good with wine. This is pasta fagioli out of the reef for what I had in the fridge. A mega bite. Okay, this is the last of the wine. That's it, it's done. Last of the wine. Alright guys, like always, I give you my honest review. If it's not good, I'll let you know. But I'm gonna try this. Alright, here we go. A little bit of fish, a little bit of potato. Let's see how this is. Oh boy. This is incredible. I just wish I had a bigger spoon. This is my coffee spoon. This is the first time making a soup on the boat. Wow, the red snapper. Mushroom, the cheese. Cheese gave it a great touch. A little bit of conch. Oh boy. It's the best Captain's Night. It has a little spice to it. What's going on over there? Check it out over there. Something's going on over there. I don't know what that is. I'm eating my meal and something is beating something up right there. See that? Does it look like a turtle to you? It is a turtle. Yes, it's a turtle. All right. The sun has come down already. That turtle's having a feast. What is wrong with that turtle? What is she doing? She's flapping the wings like something is wrong with her. See, this is what I'm saying. There's all kinds of creatures here. Look at that. When I was here earlier, there's something jump in the air and splashed. Who knew what it was? There's sharks. There's turtles. That's a giant sea turtle, a giant one. The head has got to be at least 6 inches in diameter. It's huge. Such a peaceful place right here. A lot of my viewers told me about my Crooked Pilot House cookbook. I think this is the #1 of all my meals. And this is all that I had here. Everything felt perfectly. My favorite thing to do in the cruise ships when I go cruising is eat a good soup, right? Well, this one blew my mind. It really did. I think it's all the condiments that happened to be here by accident made in an awesome soup. Back in the States, if you don't have conch, do it with red snapper, like I showed you how I did it here. This was just an experiment. The red snapper was the smallest ones of the catch, and they have a little bit more flavor, more concentrated flavor. Ah, the night has fallen. Captain Night was a success. This bottle of wine I finished in 3 days. You come up here in the front and you can hardly hear the generator. Well, let me sit here in the front in the pulpit. That was an awesome meal. Incredible. I gotta turn on my navigation light. It's not on. I need to turn it on. That's the island right there. You can hardly see it. But look at the ocean. It calmed down really good. I'm gonna have such a good night. See the anchor rope right there? You can see the seabed, but since the ocean is moving, you can appreciate the grass. It's incredible the marine life we got here. Incredible, because that's the open ocean right there. I mean, we're talking about thousands of feet, like a mile away from here. So all these creatures, they come here to the shallows to enjoy, you know, grass, small fish. It's easier for them to hunt here. West End, Old Bahama Bay, which is over there. I don't know if you see the little lights over there. I love being there too. But this year is much better, because you know what? There's nobody here. Nobody in sight. An incredible view of the sunset right there. Shut it off. The reason I have the generator on all the time is because air conditioning is hot. Right now the temperature dropped a little and it's comfortable, but it's pretty hot. You have to have air conditioner in there, especially when you're cooking and you're steaming up the room. You need that air conditioner in there. But listen to this. Silence. The only sound you hear is the waves breaking on the keel of the boat. But other than that, you hear this beeping noise for being so silent. I don't know if you've been to places that you hear this dee. That's what I'm listening right now. Because there's no noise and you hear that. It's like a beeping sound of no noise, because our ears are accustomed always to be listening to something, birds, road traffic, you know. So you have all these noises, makes your ear accustomed to noises. So when you're in a place like this with no noise, it's like you're crazy. Listen to this. You don't hear the beeping sound? I hear it. Oh man. Incredible. That turtle just came up right there while I was cooking. She was splashing. I don't know if she was eating something. She was splashing in the water and I thought it was a shark. So usually nobody stays in this area. Nobody stays here because this could get rough. If the wind picks up real tough here, this can get a little rough. Even though this is like 3 feet of water here, it shouldn't get that rough. It's not like when it's deeper, it gets rougher. Look at now, you can appreciate the grass. Look. And yeah, do I like the generator noise? No, I don't. I don't like it. But do I like to make ice for my fish? Yes. Do I like air conditioning? Yes. Do I keep my batteries full charge? Yes. All these things. So it's a trade-off. You gotta give something to get something. So if you want to shut everything off, perfect, shut it. But you're not gonna have the comforts of home while you're here. So see, right now I shut the generator to enjoy this silence. To me, this is priceless. I'm sitting right here on the pulpit. Pulpit is really strong. I can sit here and it doesn't budge. Well, all those red snappers, I caught them close to here. Now, if you come fishing here for red snapper, which this is the best place for me to fish for red snappers, blackfin snappers. If you come here, the sharks are gonna beat you. The barracudas will beat you. That's something that is gonna happen. See, I knew it was gonna get this calm, because the forecast saying that the wind was going to die down today and it was going to come from the other side there. It's incredible. Well, today I'm going to relax, get some rest. I'm going to make some coffee in a little bit. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna make a good breakfast, and I'm gonna make some sandwiches for the road, because then I have to drive home too. That's a long drive, also several hours of driving. So I need to take my food. I can't stop at fast food restaurants towing a boat, so I just gotta have all my food with me all the time. Plus, it's quicker. And look at the back here. The reason the light doesn't light up as much is because it's dark grass. There's no sand bottom. Beautiful. Ooh, smells too good in here. Smells like pasta for sure. Boy, incredible. I gotta clean this up. Look at that shark. Look at that shark right there. Woo, he's big. There he is right there. You see him? Huge shark. There he is right there. So yeah, that shark is out there. While I was doing the dishes, the shark was roaming around. And it's weird because here, nobody stays at nighttime here. So maybe it's because I have the lights on and the sharks, and they're curious. What is somebody doing here next to their house with lights on? Nobody stays here. This is not an anchorage. Nobody stays here. I'm the only crazy person to stay here by myself. The ocean is so calm. Look at this. Nothing is moving. It's 2 feet of water right here now. The tide has lowered itself to 2. Earlier when I got here and the anchor was 4 feet or so. Now it's 2 feet. Now it's gonna go back up to 4 feet. Beautiful. Right now it's low tide and the ocean feels pretty good. Now when it gets to higher tide, the ocean can move a little bit more because now you have more body of water under you. Between 2 feet now, and it's really calm. 4 feet is a little bit rougher. The higher the footage, if the wind blows. But tonight's supposed to be a calm night. I checked the weather. It's supposed to be a calm night, but there could be a storm. You never know. That on the summertime, you never know. Now that the Minn Kota is not working, that's something that when I get back home, I need to deal with and get it fixed. It could be $1, it could be free, or it could be maybe $1,000 of repairs. That's the thing about boating. Boating is very expensive. Last time my trailer broke. That was thousands of dollars to get a trailer. Now the Minn Kota, probably something broke on it. Who knows? It could cost thousands of dollars too to get it fixed. It is a very expensive sport. I love it. This is the only thing I like to do. If you guys would like to make a contribution or buy me a beer, please go to paypal.me/OutOnTheReefUSA. And also this link will be in the description below. And any small donation will really keep helping making these videos. Thank you for watching and always navigate safe.